Hey, how's it going? Just got home a little bit ago. Long day. Um, I got a package. This isn't a Z box. This isn't my box of Dread. Box of Dread should be here tomorrow. Said the expected delivery date was today, but it didn't show up. And the last thing on the tracking order was that it was in Cincinnati, so I'm thinking it'll be here tomorrow. This is a box from Amazon. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, why the hell are you going to show us you opening a box from Amazon? Well, because I really don't know what's in here. Let me explain, because I'm assuming a few of you might be a little confused. Of course, there might be a few of you that always look a little confused. Nothing to be ashamed of. It happens to me once in a while. See, I used to collect quite a bit. I was a geek in every sense of the word. I like comics. I mean, I still like comics, but I collected them. I don't anymore. Trading cards, I don't collect them anymore. It's not so much I really like them so much, but I do appreciate, baseball, football, um, non-sport trading cards. Um, I used to collect action figures. Don't do that anymore. I mean, I've still got quite a few stuck away in my closet. I'm eventually probably going to get rid of, but I do appreciate the artwork and the sculpt that goes into making what are considered, more teen and adult collectible toys, um, rather than the ones that you're meant to rip open the box and play the shit out of until their arms broke off. Um, see what else was there. That's about it. I mean, as far as collectibles, I used to collect everything. I still love all that stuff. I just don't do it anymore, and it's not so much because I don't have the money, which I really don't have money. I live paycheck to paycheck like most people, and sometimes that's tough. But it's just because I'm just not into it to that degree anymore. I still appreciate it, and I still like comics. I like anime, and and figures and everything. I'm not going to go out and spend money and collecting them anymore. Um, but I do collect cars. Yeah. Right now I have one, my Blazer, and even it. I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. People that know me have seen my Blazer. It's for a '99 Blazer. It looks pretty good. Got a body kit on it and done some work on it, but it needs a little bit of help. Um, Service engine lights on, and I got an OBD2 code reader, and it's reading a cylinder 4 misfire. So I'm hoping that it's like spark plug or spark plug wire. I don't think it's a dirty fuel injector because I've used the Lucas fuel injector cleaner a number of times, and that hasn't seemed to make a difference unless it's really gunked up and it needs like actual hands-on cleaning. Fact is, I'm not a fucking mechanic. I'm not. I wish I was. I mean, that's one thing. You're always going to have a job if you're a mechanic and you're good at it. You know, lifelong employment. As long as you can move around and stuff, that's not a job you necessarily have to retire from. I mean, as long as you can do it, you can do it. And there's always going to have people with cars breaking down. Now, granted, the first company that comes out with a car that never breaks down, yeah, sign me up. I'll buy one. Hell, I'll buy two if I have the money. But I'm not a mechanic. I don't claim to be. I'm hoping in spring to maybe just take some, if nothing else, like an online course, get some basics. Because, and no offense to mechanics, but holy crap. I mean, not only do some of them, not all of them, but some of them, and I'm not going to mention names, who I've taken my car to before that I have a feeling was doing this, but not only do they overcharge you on parts, but then they want to shaft you with the labor. Even if something only takes 20 fucking minutes to replace, they're going to charge you for an hour or more. And I'm not saying, most mechanics aren't like that, but, it's one of those things, a few bad apples can ruin the bunch. You know, it don't make me think every mechanic's like that, but, I've had my experience that a couple of them, yeah, I think they were getting more out of me than what was reasonable. But what choice do I have? I mean, I got to have a car to get back and forth to work. I'm not going to walk from Pickwood to fucking Troy every day. Hell, I don't like walking. That's why I have a mailbox right outside my front door. I wouldn't want to walk down my fucking steps every day to get mail. It would accumulate. I do it once a week. That's when I would get my mail. I'm not lazy. I just don't like doing it. You know, why, especially at your own home, why do more than you need to? Yeah. Anyway, so if there's any legitimate mechanics out there, and I know there are, and I think I have a few that even work on cars, and what I appreciate about that is people like on my Facebook that work on cars and are mechanics. I appreciate them because I know they're doing it not for some corporation, not for some company, not necessarily just to make the buck. They're doing it because they actually love working on cars. And I'd say when it comes down to it, if I'm going to pay somebody reasonably, or even more, I'd rather pay somebody I know that is going to be upfront and honest with me because they love what they do, rather than somebody that's maybe just doing it because it's their job. And because then, people like that, they might not have as much reservations about trying to get more out of you because it might mean more money in their pocket. I mean, I don't know for sure, but again, I've heard people say that sometimes that's how it works out. Anyway, so if there's any of my friends out there that knows about cars, if you got some ideas of what it could be, outside of the things I've mentioned, and if you actually like working on cars, hey, I'd be happy to, if it's reasonable. Like I said, I don't have a lot of money, um, but I would love to get it because I mean it's not performing real bad, but like on takeoffs, it's like stuttering, and it's really fucking annoying. I have to like gun it so it gets up to like third gear as quickly as possible. People always look at me like I'm trying to rev my engine and race. Man, no, I'm not. I'm doing that so I don't fucking stall out in the middle of the intersection. Overall, I mean, it's not running bad, but it needs a little TLC, and I don't know what to do. And the actual place where I had the engine put in, because that's a Jasper engine that's in it. Yeah, I just had it put in a couple. I want to say like 2 years ago, maybe three. Unfortunately, I think I haven't looked at my paperwork completely, but I have a feeling that the actual warranty on the engine is already passed, either because of the time or because of the number of miles I've actually put on it. Because I was driving a lot for work, so I don't want to take it back there. Anyway, I could ramble on and on about that. Needless to say, those aren't really the cards I'm talking about. Obviously, I don't collect those because I don't have any money. Although I do kind of look at myself as I'm like kind of like Jay Leno on a much smaller scale, tiny, or like Paul Walker. And that guy was passionate about cars too. Rest his soul. Could anybody actually picture Fast and Furious with anybody playing that character other than him, since he defined it? I mean, I'm sure there are people out there that if they would have been cast in that role, but it would have been the same. I like Paul Walker. He's great. And he was passionate about it. And how great would that be in life that when it comes our time, we're able to do what he did? I mean, obviously he didn't choose to, but kind of tragic, but lucky way, he got to go out doing something that he loved and he was passionate about. We should all hope we're that blessed when it actually comes our time to leave this plane and go on to the next. Now, I mean, I know what if I'm going to go out, I know what I would like to go out doing. Something I'm passionate about. This is what I would like to go out doing. That would be a nice looking lady with tattoos. Hey, that's something I'm passionate about. That'd be a great way to go out. Doing that at the time. Anyway, there might be kids watching this. I should watch what I'm saying. Okay. I know I'm rambling on. It's been a long day. Give me a break. Alright, anyhow. Let's open this up. What it is obviously it's Hot Wheels. And no offense to Matchbox or some of the NASCAR diecast makers and stuff. You know, they're all well and great, but nothing really stands up to Hot Wheels. They don't. I mean, they're just the amount of detail that they can put into these little parts. They didn't sell them for a fucking dollar. Are you shitting me? It's amazing. So, I mean, this is one thing that I still go and buy once in a while. What makes this unique is that even though I know it's Hot Wheels, I don't know which ones they are. I got off Amazon from a place called Emerald Trading Company. There's for a price for 4 Hot Wheels. They could be older Hot Wheels. They could be the new Hot Wheels. They could be special ones. It might be a treasure hunt. I don't know. You don't know. So, let's find out. Alright. Okay, they're in a bag, which makes it a little bit harder. Alright. Okay, first one. You can see that. It is the Shark Cruiser from the HW City line. It's kind of whopper-jawed in the package a little bit. But I don't think I have that one. I'm sure it's got a date on here from what series it is. But, oh, it's 2013. Alright, next. This one is the Carbinator from the HW Race. And it's 2013. Yep, I don't have that one either. Next. Lamborghini Urus. That's kind of different looking. Almost looks like a kind of like a Lamborghini SUV. Is that what that's supposed to be? It's a 2013 series, but it says that the Lamborghini Urus actually came out in 2012. One of the first exotic sport car SUVs, this concept was unveiled at the 2012 Auto Show in Beijing. It sports a front-engine, all-wheel drive layout with a 584 horsepower turbocharged 5.2-liter engine and is rumored to be capable of speeds as high as... Does that say 280 miles an hour? That looks like it. Maybe it's 200 miles an hour. Either way, that's fucking fast, man. An SUV? Well, I don't know about that. Don't want to take any corners. You'd be flipping for about a week. Last one. This one's pretty cool. This is the 5-alarm tricked out fire truck, 2013. You know what? I bet if they had fire trucks like that in real life, people would get the fuck out of the way. Put a big old freaking standout bumper on the front of it. Anybody don't move, just kind of push them. That's what, it amazes me how many people, yeah, they don't stop. Especially when they're coming from the other intersection. You know, these people are trying to get where they're going in a hurry. Got their fucking sirens on. Lights. You can hear it plain as day. And these people are... And fire trucks or ambulances actually have to slow down almost to a stop at the intersections because they don't know whether the idiots coming the other direction have noticed the big red fire truck. All right, here. Make it a big green fire truck with a bunch of chrome on it. A big ass engine. You know, while you're at it, do a twisted metal, mount a machine gun or something on there. People don't want to get out the way, just blow them out of the freaking road. Anyway, all right, that's enough of that. All right, I got dinner fixing, so I'm done with this. I'll probably be back tomorrow with my cannibal themed box of dread. Looking forward to it. I know a lot of people don't like cannibal movies. That's gross. Oh yeah, I mean it is gross. It's supposed to be. It's a cannibal movie. Like zombie movies. Oh, it's bloody. It's disgusting. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean that's what they are. Hello. Anyway, I'm just messing with you. Don't take it hard. I know some people have a stomach for movies like that. Some people don't. If you do, here's what I suggest: Cannibal for Rocks. Watch it. It's a good one. Anyway, I'll check you later. I'm gonna go eat after I just got talking about that. You know what I mean? See ya.